All right, guys, so this is the deals for this week on Amazon. I didn't pick just items that were on sale. I instead went through, picked some items that, number one, I wanted or I already have and I thought were useful. So the first item we're going to talk about here is the Duratec 4-way Silcock key set. Comes in 1/4 inch, 9/32, 5/16, 11/32, and this is a 2-pack. So you can put them one in your car, one in your bag, one in your wife's car, her bag, whatever. And what these are is the 4-way fixed wrenches, and what they do for you is they open municipal water spigots. Think hose spigot, for instance, at a elementary school. They never leave the little handle on there so that you can turn it on, because assholes will just turn it on and let the water run, right? So this lets you turn on water that you otherwise would not have access to should you need that water. And for $11, that puts them at about $5.50 a piece. You can't beat this. And if you ever need it, you will be very, very glad that you have it. Second item on the list today are mason jar lid tops for sprouting. And the link we have on here will show you several options where you can buy singles or doubles or a pack. And the reason I put these on here is because everybody's talking about gardening and seeds, right? You can buy sprouting seeds much cheaper than you can buy small packages of garden seeds. And they're the same thing. And what they do is they sprout and become plants. So you could take those seeds and plant them, but you can also take them and sprout them. And they're much more bioavailable as sprouts. And you can do them in your kitchen in a 5 to 6 day period from just a little teaspoon, tablespoon of seeds and fill up that half jar. And now you've got some nutrients and you have some different flavors of the sprouts depending on what you choose. You can put them on salads, put them in tuna fish, you can put them on sandwiches, you can eat them plain, you can put them in ice cubes, you can put them in smoothies, whatever you want to do. But the nutrients is there and it's very fast to grow without actually growing a garden. Number 3 here are the sprouts. And this is a particular brand here, shows you some of the ones I've ordered. There's a salad mix. You can get a spicy salad mix. You can do broccoli. You can do alfalfa. The broccoli is very good. These are 1-pound packages for $18. That's a lot of seeds if you took those suckers and planted them and actually grew plants out of them. Broccoli is important because it's full of sulforaphane. And sulforaphane does a lot of amazing things for you, to include it reduces and kills cancer, certain types of cancer cells under a microscope. Now, what you do with this is you make these sprouts and then you freeze them and it fractures them at a cellular level and makes the sulforaphane much more available to your body. Rhonda Kirkpatrick, she's been on Rogan 7-8 times, speaks about this pretty in depth if you want to go down and pursue this a little more. Here's the link to the ones I use, and I've been using this brand and these packages for years. Number 4 on the list is a Jetboil. If you haven't seen a Jetboil, you need to know what a Jetboil is. A Jetboil is a self-contained cooking stove, uses a little canister of fuel that also fits inside the stove, and you can use this to reheat your dehydrated food or your freeze-dried food. You can cook with it, you can heat with it, you can do all kinds of things with it, but the claim to fame is that they're super light and they boil water in under a minute. And they do that. I have a lot of these things. I have multiples of these, and I just thought I would throw this on here and show you just so that it's in your headspace. There's a link here if you want to order it. Any camping shop will also have these so that you can see them in person should you want to. Number 5 on the list is the light that I carry every day. A lot of people comment and question about this thing. It's the Surefire Stiletto Pro. I love this light because it's flat. It's like carrying a knife in your pocket, and I carry it in my Katanica shorts, which has a dedicated additional pocket to carry a light or an additional knife with. It's USB rechargeable, which is great, but I also like to have a secondary or tertiary light that takes batteries so I can carry extra batteries and not have to carry so many multiple lights. When you saw us go through the last insane asylum, the whole entire time we were inside, the only light I used was the Stiletto Pro. They're a little expensive for a light, $206. You see them as high as $250. I am telling you, this is an amazing light. Amanda carries one in her purse. I have one in my pocket at all times. Take a look at it. If it's not for you, no worries, but this is it. I get a lot of questions about this thing. Number 6 on the list is a Mr. Buddy heater. And there is a package on here for $200, and what it comes with is the Big Buddy heater. There's a Buddy heater and a Big Buddy. I like the Big Buddy. It does everything the small does, but twice as much. It has 2 catalytic, I guess they're converters in here. You can turn on one side or both sides. You can put 2 1-pound cylinders or 1 1-pound cylinder in it. This kit right here for $200 comes with a 10-foot propane hose adapter, which is is nice because you can run your barbecue tanks with this thing. I used these in the garage when it was 30 degrees outside, and I'd be in the garage with just shorts and a tank top on, and this thing would cook you out of the house. So if you're thinking power outage, you're thinking deep, dark winter, this would be a great thing to have because you're not going to heat your entire house. You're going to move the kids and the mattresses into one room, and you're going to heat one room of the house, and ideally put some comforters over the windows and stuff. I just thought I'd put this on here. This was just something that I think everybody should have. I so much think people should have one of these that I give them as gifts to my employees and friends and stuff when I know they don't have one. That's 6 quick items. Check them out. Put them on your radar. Buy them, don't buy them. These are Amazon links. If you click on these links, anything you buy on Amazon in the next 24 hours, we get a little piece of it. I just put items that I felt were important to fill gaps. If you had any gaps in your preps, I did not specifically look for items on sale this week. You guys have a great weekend. Do things this weekend that just make you better, and hopefully the things you have to do are also the things that you want to do this weekend.
Talking about Willis, one of the realest to try. My family, SOE, got the tools to survive. Yeah.